Hello, everybody. This is the What If King here, and today I'm about to bring to you a new What If. Now, I just started my channel. I want you to know that I'm brand new, so don't judge me hardly if you don't like this very much. I decided to do this because I saw nobody do this before. What if Deku was Big Chill? And I'm honestly surprised. Because, Big Chill is amazing. He's like one of the coolest Ben 10 characters. Aliens, I mean. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. We start with Izuku Midoriya. Now, his quirk is going to be called Ice Ghost. Because I am terrible at naming. Now, it's going to be part transformation and part emitter. So he doesn't look like this, but he will when he transforms into it. Now, his parents' quirks, Hazashi has ice and Inko can go through walls and fly, because those are Big Chill's abilities. And I thought, hey, that might be very interesting. So, let's get into it. We start going to the quirk doctor, and he says, "Congratulations, your son has a quirk." And it's very interesting, I might say. It seems he has a mixture of your quirks and something in between, completely different, if I might add. And Inko says, "Really? That's amazing." And Izuku says, "Mommy, do you think I can become a hero too?" And she said, "Of course, Izuku. With a quirk like this, of course you can." Now, Midoriya is super happy by this. He is just ecstatic. And then they go to a little ice cream parlor to celebrate. The next day, Izuku tells everyone about his quirk. But he doesn't really know how to activate it yet. He just knows he has a quirk. He doesn't know how to activate it yet. So, there's still some problems there. And then Bakugo says, You damn nerd, just because you have a quirk doesn't make you think you're better than me. I bet you're lying. You don't even show off your quirk. Damn nerd." Trying to shoot an explosion at them. And remember, there's still like 5. And then, out of instinct, Izuku's quirk activates. The explosion and the Bakugo's hand going right through him, and also freezing Bakugo's arm. Just because because Izuku's a little kid right now, it's not that cold. It's just very cold, but not at the point where you get frostbite. Just right below the point, okay? Everyone starts freaking out about how Izuku just knocked out Bakugo with some ice, and Izuku is kind of amazed by this, and he's thinking wait, I don't have to take Bakugo's crap anymore. Oh yeah, this is amazing. What are you gonna do now, big boy? I'm the top dog around here now. I'm just kidding, but that would be amazing. His parents get called by the school, and the school says, "Your son used his quirk against Bakugo, and now he is very cold." And they will start fighting. No, wait, hold on. I think I need to restart that. They could get to the school saying, "Your son was fighting Bakugo here and injured him with his quirk. And I'm afraid we're gonna have to suspend him for a little bit." And then Hazashi, Deku's dad, he's gonna be in this. He laughs, saying, "Are you serious? The guy who bullied my son for months and months on end, you are going to suspend him just because he defended himself, and it wasn't even his fault. His quirk acted out of instinct. How many times have I seen? Do you want to know how many times I've noticed my son coming home with burn marks? You are an asshole. You dare call yourself a school. Hasashi just freezing up the table. Now, if you don't excuse me, I'm taking my son home. We're done with this school. I'll find a better one that can treat him right. And everyone at and the principal is just shocked, saying, "Hey, you have to pay for that." No, I don't. The way I see it, it's fair trade. As they leave, and when Hasashi gets back home, he tells Inko about what happened at school, and Inko is just, that school. They cannot even treat their kids right. We should find somewhere better to send them. Yes, I think I found an amazing little place. Insert a school name here. And since Izuku just started activating his quirk, Hasashi helped him train it a little because to get a better hold of it. And Ingo tried to help him going through invisible and walking through walls and maybe some flying. And this is this is starting to get a little interesting because when Izuku's mom tries to teach him how to fly, Izuku transforms into this, but a baby sorry about that. A baby version of this. Just imagine like a small little kid of this. And Inko was shocked. Izuku? Is that you? And Izuku says, "Mommy, what happened? I look like a blue robe." And Hasashi comes and saying, "Huh? This must be part of the quirk doctor saying it's something entirely different with your quirk combined with ours." And Izuku opens up the little trench coat, and these little wings show up. These little trench coat wings. You know how they look in Ben 10. And he can start flying around for a little bit. And then, after he's done flying for a little bit, he has a strange feeling to eat like a little metal rod that Hasashi brought home from work since they ran out of spare parts to fix like a little door that broke off. And when Izuku starts eating it, and he says, "This tastes pretty good." And Hasashi is shocked. "Izuku, don't eat that. You don't know where it's been." And Inko is just laughing about how her son ate a metal rod, and now she's thinking, "Oh my god, he's gonna eat metal. Okay, we have to replace all the forks now." Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now, Izuku has a strange appetite for eating metal. Not so much where it's constantly active, but it does show up when they do give him like little pieces of metal during his food. Because if you don't know this, in One Big Chill episode of Ben 10, Big Chill has the craving to eat metal sometimes. I also saw in one scene where Big Chill was drinking molten lava. Yeah, that's come on guys, that's just insane. Imagine that, just drinking molten lava. Hey, can I have some metal with that? And now we're gonna cut to a few years later when Izuku was at the age of 13. He Hisashi always sent him to the new school, and a lot of people like him about his quirk. And a lot of people like him because of his personality, being like a nice kid and everything. And one day, while Izuku is just walking home, he comes across these thugs trying to rob this girl. And Izuku's thinking, maybe I should help. The thug saying, "Hey girl, give us your money so we don't... Give us your money already, lady. We just want to get out of here." And the girl saying, "Please don't. This is all I have." And she starts crying a little. And one of the guys says, "Hey, if we don't get the money now, maybe we can have a little time with her for our expenses." And the other guys just start laughing, and her eyes widening, knowing what they're about to do. And Izuku, he's pissed. He's like, "These damn scumbags. Where's the hero when you need one?" And he, in his mind, thinking, why not? I've always liked helping people. What's the worst that could happen? Foreshadowing. And Izuku transforms into his little thing, into his big chill form. Now, the way he transforms into it, imagine like a little blizzard surrounding Izuku and then transforming into this. And his voice does change with it, becoming the voice of Big Chill. Like, I don't know how to do a good one, but just imagine that, if you've seen the show. And if you haven't, just imagine like a creepy Star Wars voice. And for a surprise attack, he phases through the ground, and attack goes through, phasing through the guys, freezing them. And one guy, let's say he has like a fire quirk, and he starts burning off the ice that Izuku froze around him. And he says, "What the hell is that thing? You're going down, you freak." And he just goes, "Oh, I'm the freak, am I? Well, says the guy robbing a girl. Says the guy who's robbing a girl. Now, how should I deal with you? I think I have a great idea." As Izuku flies around him, freezing him into a solid block of ice. Now, he can control the temperature of his ice. Sorry, had to take a breath. And he made it so cold where the heat can't even... He made it cold enough where his fire can't do nothing. Because, like, let's say this guy had the fire quirk, but he never trained it. Because he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm the best ever. I have this cool quirk, but I'm not gonna train it like a dumbass." As Izuku, as soon as he saves the girl, she just starts crying in his arms, saying, "Thank you so much, you're my hero." And then she walks away. Now, I think I'm gonna end this part off here. I'm sorry if it's short, but this is my first time making a what if. So, I'll see you all in the next part, and goodbye, my loyal subjects. The What If King Jimmy is out, but first, what do you think of this? I saw this and I thought it was amazing. Todoroki stressing out over an exam. Oh, I can tell already I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. And peace.